Hey everybody, it's Dave coming at you from the drive-thru, and if you've followed the channel for a while now, you know what that means. It's time for a monthly update. Month number 5 on the moon. 5 months on Mounjaro. If you have not already, would you do me the favor of hitting the like, hitting the bell, and hitting the subscribe button so that you can get all the updates that we put out on this channel. Put out a lot of content here. I hope that you, if you've been here for a while, are finding it helpful, beneficial, useful in some way. I'm confident that you are. If you are a subscriber already and you are interested, please consider joining the channel as a member, where we have exclusive content, exclusive emojis to use on our On the Pin live streams that we do on the channel. We'd love to have you. But let's get into it. The last month for me has been, well, it's been an interesting one to say the least. I've had a lot, and I mean a lot, of second guessing that I've done in the last month of my journey. Early on in this month, I started the Weight Watchers journey. Started that as a way to kind of just change things up, because I just didn't see a lot of weight progress in the previous month. So I wanted to change things up. In doing so, or in the process of doing this, life got tough. Just different things, that everybody deals with. But for me, as I've said before, when life gets a little tumultuous, when life gets stressful or chaotic in any way, the first thing to go has always been my health. And it just seems to be the first commitment in life that I lose focus on. And so now that I've got the month behind me and I can look back and reflect, I feel like I have a little bit more clarity as to what this month meant to my journey. So if you've followed some of the live streams that I've done recently, you've gotten a lot of contemplative Dave thinking out loud, processing things kind of out loud here on the channel. But let's talk about the last month. The last month for me was a month where I saw a 7-pound weight loss. So I am down to 280 pounds flat, down from an original weight when I started Mounjaro of 312 pounds, which puts me at a 32-pound weight loss in 5 months. Guys, that's excellent. 7 pounds in a month is excellent. Not only is it a healthy amount of weight to lose, just by the numbers and the guidelines of like what's best for your body, a couple pounds a week max is what they typically say is the healthiest or maybe the easiest on your system. I don't know, could be, but I'm happy with it. I feel great. And my blood sugars, which were running in the 140s before I started Mounjaro, have been running in the low 90s consistently. And that's pretty much regardless of what macronutrients I eat. And as a type 2 diabetic person, that is a huge gift. Mounjaro continues at month 5 to allow me to eat normal people food, normal people portions, and feel normal people full. Now, this month, during some of those rocky days, some of those more stressful days that I had, it felt very much to me like Mounjaro was not giving me the level of appetite suppression that it once was. I shared that I had a fast food binging day. So I've done these updates from the drive-thru really in defiance of old thinking that I had, old wiring that's being undone with Mounjaro. And that is that, you know what? There's no moral choice in a food choice. It's just a choice, right? And that choice has to be followed by another series of choices. It used to be that I would find myself in the drive-thru on a day like that day this last month where I binged out and ate 3 chicken sandwiches in one lunch. that day would have been a derailer, and that derailment may have led to months of allowing myself to have days like that. Mounjaro was a gift to me this month in that it allowed me to pause, to still see positive results in the following days, to aid me in making better decisions the following days, and to ultimately lead to a month where, even though I had a day like that, I lost 7 pounds. I'm thrilled with those results. I'm thrilled with those weight loss results. I'm thrilled with 32 pounds down in 5 months, and I'm most thrilled that this success, albeit not mind-blowing success when you look at it on a month-to-month basis, but it's sustained success. And that is what has always eluded me in my adult life, in my battle against obesity, is being able to not only drop the weight, but continue to drop the weight. It used to be that I would go on crash diets, and prior to being severely insulin resistant, prior to being type 2 diabetic, I could lose 30 pounds in a month. But I didn't eat while I was doing it. Is that very sustainable? Probably not. And it would lead to a massive crash, a massive derailment that would last months and end up being worse for me in the long run. So Mounjaro is controlling my diabetes. It is continuing to help control my hunger cravings and help control the amount of food that I eat. Now, is it doing that on the level that a lot of other people are enjoying with Mounjaro? Perhaps not, but it's still doing it. And so I just have a lot more clarity looking back on the last month and seeing that Mounjaro continued to help me stay on this path of success. It helped me to see another month of continued and sustained success. And, you know, last month when I hit that hiccup, that no loss month, I changed it up and started to realize, okay, Mounjaro's given me what it's going to give me without the extra effort, which is honestly, I needed to see the scale move in those first couple months. I didn't have the level of motivation to work in the sense that I always had done. But what that time allowed me to do was to see progress without exhausting myself and, spiraling after that. And during that time, it allowed me to unwire some negative thinking towards food. And I feel so much better for having experienced the last 5 months on Mounjaro. What a gift this medication is. I'm so thankful that you all have followed me on this journey. You've been such an encouragement to me, especially over this last month. I really relied on the community that could obviously tell, especially in the live streams where I'd kind of get on there with my cousin Chrissy. If you haven't checked out On the Pen Live, we've called it Friday Night Live, and then we moved it to Thursdays, called it a Thursday Night Talk. The whole thing is just on the pen. No matter when we go live or what it's done, we're going to continue to meet on Thursdays at 9 p.m. That'll be the day and time moving forward for now, at least. But if you've joined On the Pen, you've seen some of these interviews that I do with Chrissy, kind of some of the back and forth, and you've heard it in my voice, you've heard it in the things that I've said, and you've offered so much encouragement to me. So thank you all, not only for supporting with the likes and the comments and the subscribes and the memberships, but just with your kind words of encouragement. I appreciate you all. You are the best part of what we're doing here at On the Pen with Man on the Mounjaro. It's exciting. I'm excited for the future of myself, of my health, of this channel, and of what we can all accomplish together in this community. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you on Thursday night, 9 p.m.